Hey YouTube, I'm Budget Nerd, and this is my channel. A few months ago, I did a video on smart home tech basics. Link in the description if you're interested in seeing it. After posting it, I received a few requests to throw a few more items into the mix. So in today's video, we will check out two products from Etekcity, however you pronounce it, their Wi-Fi smart bulb, and a pair of their Wi-Fi smart plugs. As I mentioned, Etekcity was kind enough to send these products out for review. Opening up the bulbs, you see there's just the bulb and some documents. The bulb looks nice, pretty typical, smart or LED bulb these days. Feels solid, and it's comparable to a 60-watt bulb. This is a kit or a pair of smart plugs. In this box is just the two plugs and a few documents as well. Everything you need and nothing you don't. I know it's not just me, but don't you think they look a little like startled faces? Anyway, for these devices, no hub is needed. You'll want to connect them to your Wi-Fi, and this is how you do it. Download the VSync app. There's a QR code in the manual to scan if that's easier. Once installed, launch the app and sign up. Then click Add Your First Device. Next, click the type of item you are trying to add. For us, we need lighting. Our bulb is the top one, the soft white bulb. So let's click that. Next, you're going to take the bulb, screw it in, turn it on, give it a second. It should begin to flash. Then in the app, click Next. Enter in your Wi-Fi info into the app. Next, you'll connect to the bulb's little Wi-Fi connection to pass on this information to it. It will be called Etekcity Smart LED Bulb something or other. It will then connect to the bulb, and then connect the bulb to your home Wi-Fi. From this home screen, you can turn it off or on. The Discover screen lets you check out Etekcity news and other little things that I'm not interested in. The inbox was a neat idea. If you find yourself needing to get help, it looks like you might be able to receive messages or start chats to get help. And as long as I tried during their hours of operation, which was Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 Pacific Standard Time, I was able to get someone. It's a pretty neat option, actually. Getting support is as easy as texting someone. The More tab gives you instructions on how to connect the app to your voice assistant, change settings, and that sort of thing. If you click on an item on the home screen, you can adjust its advanced features. For the bulbs, it's on or off, brightness, changing its name, checking for firmware updates, creating a schedule, setting a timer, turning on away mode, or setting your favorite settings for easy access under the Favorites section. And of course, you can always operate the bulb just by switching the wall switch on or off. The process for adding a smart plug to the app is pretty much the same, so I won't bore you with that. These smart plugs are about your typical size, seen here with the Sengled smart plugs that we reviewed earlier. Except they do have their manual power button underneath, taking up more space. Either way, you won't be plugging them in right next to each other. I added a plug to my daughter's Starlight and gave her instructions to ask Google to turn on the star. She's all about it. In the app, you get the option to change its name as well, update its firmware, set a schedule, monitor your power usages, which is pretty cool, set a timer, or set it into away mode, which will make it look like you're still at home when you're away. I set up the other smart plug to turn on my battery charger. I didn't have any issues with any of these products, and their warranty is comparable to other brands. If I was to get a little nitpicky, I did end up accidentally resetting the smart bulb. To reset a smart bulb, you turn it on and off at the switch, the wall switch, 5 times usually. For these bulbs, it's only 3. It's much easier to reset the bulb when it only takes 3 times. If you have kids that love to mess around, upping that limit to 5 would be nice. The bulb was also a bit slower coming on, not really a big deal. But if you mix and match your bulbs like I did in my daughter's room, you'll see it. The app, while great and functional, was a bit bare bones. Only the basic smart functions. There was no ability to bunch devices into logical rooms or anything like that. If you're going to just grab a few products from them, then it's not a problem. But if you're deploying a huge fleet of these in your house or office, you'd wish you could bunch them into rooms. Google Home could always help with that, though. All in all, a great product. So the last thing to look at is the price. So at the time of recording this, the smart bulb goes for $15, or $12 if you use the instant coupon, and I recommend it. At $15, I'm on the fence, but at $12, it's a great option. The smart plugs also come in very competitive, around $9.50 to $10, depending on how many you get. There is a link for both of them in the description should you choose to grab one. Thanks for checking out the video, and stick around because there's a lot more budget nerdiness coming.